Hello students! It's been a little while since we had a math class update, so let's do that now, shall we? A quick reminder that for homework, we will have a Google form every Monday. So make sure that that gets done, and you can find, this is geometry, I'll show algebra in a second, you can find all the math homework that is due. The Google form is not specifically math related, it's more how are you doing overall. The math homework can be found underneath the chapters. So make sure that you're aware of that. Same thing for algebra, Google form every Monday. But yes, chapter 7 instead of chapter 9. So yes, make sure that you're keeping up with all of those things. Back to the schedule, now that we're all on the same page with where your assignments are. This is the schedule that was posted, the one that was sent to you, and the one that we used last week. It has changed, so now I'm going to show you a new, updated schedule. Here is my schedule. It's a very rough schedule. Certain parts of it are set in stone, but not all of them. And I'm going to show you what a schedule could look like for you, so I want you to get an idea of how I structure my day and how you could structure your day, because structure keeps us from going insane during these times of being all cooped up. So, yeah, I make sure that I budget time to get up and get ready and eat breakfast because eating is important. I check my email, grade homework, plan lessons. I schedule in time to go for a walk so that I can get outside and breathe fresh air every day. Lunch. Lunch is important. Set aside time for it to make sure that I am eating. Monday is a non-instruction day for students, so from 12:30 to 3, I am probably making YouTube videos on Monday. But Tuesday through Friday, this is normally 12:30 to 3, this is normally the time that we would have our classes. Remember that instead of having a class during that time, it is not required that you come. I'm not going to be teaching a lesson during that time because the lessons are all on YouTube for you to watch whenever you want. And I don't want to require that you come right now during this time so that you get the lesson. Like, no, watch the YouTube video when you have time because maybe you have to work a job during these times or something like that. So this is office hours. What office hours means is it means it's a time where I am ready to drop everything and help you. Like, I might be sitting there grading homework or checking email, but I'm going to be in the Google Classroom, or excuse me, I'm going to be in the Google Meet link, just sitting there waiting to help you with whatever you need help with. So if you pop into that link, I'm going to see, oh, Susie's here, and I'm going to stop what I'm doing, and I'm going to go, Susie, what do you need? How can I help you? So, our normal class time, like if you're in my 4th period class, you can pop in during that time, but you can pop in at any time. If you don't have another class to be at. Of course, I am available by email or phone anytime from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is just when I'm sitting in the Google Meet link ready to help you. So I am available by email or phone anytime. Yes, 3 to 3:30 every day. Every Monday through Thursday I call parents of students I haven't heard from. Yes, I do. And then on Friday, I take attendance. And then, yeah, do any unfinished business or attend meetings or things like that. So this is how I schedule my day. Of course, sometimes checking my email doesn't take a full hour. Sometimes grading homework doesn't take an hour and a half. So other things flowed into other places. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video here if I don't have email to check. Maybe I'll plan lessons here if I don't have grading to do, yada yada. But this at least gives me a base structure of, what am I supposed to be doing? I feel so lost. Wait, okay, it's 10:30. I should be finishing grading homework and making lesson plans. Okay. So, that being said, let's see what an example student schedule should look like. Now, before you freak out and say, oh my word, Mrs. Dodge, this is insane, I am not saying that this is what your schedule should look like. I am not saying that. I'm saying here's what a schedule could look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a blank template of this for you so that you can fill it in. I had my Spanish teacher in college did this for me because in college you're supposed to study for 2 hours outside of class every hour that you're in class. So if I have class for an hour on Mondays, I should be studying for an extra 2 hours on Mondays. In college world. High school might be a little bit different, but that's what they say for college, is that every hour you're in class, you're studying 2 more hours outside of class. So she gave us a schedule to make sure that we could fit in an hour for her class and 2 hours of study time for her class and all of our other classes. And it was incredibly helpful for me to look at budgeting my time and, okay, I work during these hours, so I can't do homework during these hours, and oh, I have to get chores done during these hours, so I need to fit my homework in here. It was very helpful. It was very helpful. So here is what a schedule for you could look like. Could. If you don't want to wake up at 7, you could shift all of this an hour later. Doesn't matter. This is just what your schedule could look like. An hour to wake up, shower, eat breakfast, and get ready for the day. Maybe it doesn't even take you an hour. Maybe it takes you 20 minutes. Good for you. 30 minutes to plan the day or your week, what needs to get done by what day. So if you have a planner of sorts that you put Spanish assignment due on Thursday, French quiz, I guess you wouldn't take Spanish and French at the same time, but science quiz on Friday or something like that. You could take half an hour at the beginning of your day to just plan out what needs to get done. What's on my to-do list for math? What about history? What about science? And so on and so forth. Take half an hour to email teachers you have questions for. We are basically sitting at our computers for 7.5, 8 hours a day. So if you need something, we're probably sitting by our computer ready to help you. And me, I can say for certain that at these times, I am sitting there ready to help you at my computer. So, don't be afraid to email your teachers with, I see our science quiz on Friday. I don't understand how we're going to take the quiz, like yada yada, whatever you have questions for. Maybe you have to do chores or clean your room. Maybe you have more responsibilities now that, you know, we're all stuck at home. So budget time. Maybe you don't need just an hour. Maybe you need 2 hours. Maybe you don't need a full hour. Maybe you only need 15 minutes. I don't know. But budget your time accordingly. And then I just took 45-minute increments for at least Monday because we don't have classes on Monday. Just like our schedule up here said, Monday is a non-instructional day for students. So on Monday, take 45 minutes to look at first period for the week. Maybe you have PE first period. What is in the Google Classroom for this week? What am I going to need to do this week for PE class? Maybe that won't take you 45 minutes, especially if it's a PE class. Maybe it's not going to take you the full 45 minutes. Cool. Then maybe you can start working on some of the homework and get it out of the way. It's due on Wednesday? Cool. Did it on Monday. You know? Or maybe you're not done cleaning your room, so maybe cleaning your room can spill into that time. Whatever you need. 45 minutes to look at second period. 45 minutes to look at third period. Of course, I put 15 minutes in here because the math worked out nicely. Of course, it might take you more than 15 minutes to take a break, go for a walk, eat lunch. And maybe if third period doesn't take you the full 45 minutes, then eat lunch instead of, you know what I mean? This is totally just an example. And it can be more flexible than this. Fourth period, fifth period, sixth period. And then look at that. You've only really done schoolwork from 10 to 3 a day on Mondays. But you've looked at all of your classes for the week. How responsible of you. What a good student. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, this example schedule kind of follows the rhythm of the original one, that Tuesdays and Thursdays are for first, second, third, and Wednesdays and Fridays are for fourth, fifth, sixth. So, in the morning, do all the stuff you gotta do in the morning, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, in the morning, work on first, second, and third periods homeworks. Before you even get to the lesson, work on the homework that you have. Look in the Google Classroom. What am I supposed to be doing? Make sure that you do that before you get to your Google Meets in the afternoon so that you know what the heck is going on and that you're ready for these Google Meets when the time comes. And same for 4th, 5th, and 6th, of course. Whoa, don't do that. Some of your teachers might not hold required Google Meets during this time, like me. Remember that they're not required. They're just for popping in if you need help from me. So you could use this time to do homework if you want to. And like if you don't have a Google Meet, okay, then work on first period's homework. Just got slid into this slot, and now look, you have an open 45 minutes in the morning. So I hope you see how helpful creating a schedule can be. Again, I'm going to have a blank copy of this schedule. It will be in our Google Drive folder. Maybe I'll even make an assignment about it. Ooh, that would be good. Ooh, I might do that. Because having more structure helps you. It does. Like, and you can have flexibility within that structure, but the structure will help you. So, that is the update for Mrs. Dodge's class, and a little lesson on how schedules work. This is Mrs. Dodge's schedule. It will be posted in our Google Drive, in our Google Classroom, in this YouTube video. Yeah, I'm available by email or phone anytime. And I'm going to put my email and phone number in this document, but I didn't do it yet because I don't want weird people on YouTube having my email or phone number. So, so it will be in this document just after I make the YouTube video about it. Alrighty, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you know you can email me, call me, Google Meet during my office hours, whatever you need. I am here to help you during this time. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, bye.